And we're back with another episode of the Lakers Fast Break podcast. It's Gerald coming right back at you from Lakers Fast Break, Pop Culture Cosmos, where we cover the latest news and trends in pop culture each and every week, twice a week, wherever you get your podcast. And on this latest episode, we will give you, if you listen to it, our definitive, or at least my definitive review of Dune Part 2, which broke really some good news for 2024 as far as the box office is concerned this past weekend. So go ahead and check out my review of Dune Part 2 today at the Pop Culture Cosmos. Also saw Inside Sports Fantasy Football, where we'll cover later this month the NFL free agency and how it affects your fantasy football team. Plus also as well, of course, Joe Soro is here coming up soon, later tonight. He will be right a part of Lakers Nightcap late tonight, 11 p.m., plus our post-game, plus also playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Of course, our simulcast, where we're going to go ahead and be able to go and give you the latest conversation from us during the game right there at Playback. Plus also, of course, as well, our good friends, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Yo! Also as well, Lakers in 5, Empire Jeff TV. Of course, also as well, the John McCanlian channel. John Costa. He has got 2 great channels. Not one, but 2 great channels indeed. Got to go ahead and check out what he's doing today at Lakers Corner and Clutch Talk. And he will give you another sample of Clutch Talk and Lakers Corner live tomorrow during the afternoon, 2 p.m. Pacific. I've already put it on the schedule for you right there on YouTube and Facebook as well. Well, it is the Lakers playing tonight after the devastating loss on Saturday, in which LeBron James, the Western Conference's Western Conference's player of the week, I should say. He was the player of the week for the Western Conference last week. 2-1, but that one loss was a stinging loss against the Denver Nuggets, in which he scored 40,000 points. All that's great and all that's fun, but the Lakers are still mired in 10th place in the Western Conference, needing a victory. And who shall show up on the door of the Crypt Arena tonight but none other than the Western Conference leading Oklahoma City Thunder. So it goes from the frying pan into the fire as the Oklahoma City Thunder stop into the Crypt to go ahead and face off against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking forward to seeing what's going to go on there. As far as updates on any injuries, what's going to go on, Darvin Ham just said about a half hour ago, he said that the next updates on Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt should come next week. So you've got another full week plus before you get any updates on Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt on their recovery going forward. But as far as what we see from the starting lineup, it should be the same starting lineup that we've seen. I believe they're 7-2, if not mistaken. That is, of course, Rui Hachimura, of course, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James for tonight. Looking forward to seeing if they will go ahead and be able to get the job done. I know the Lakers bench has not been much of anything as of late, so hopefully they can get some productivity out of that. And of course, better defensive attendance, defensive ability, defense period, and rebounding. That would really help as well. But great to have you here. Great to have everyone out, be a part of what we're doing here at the Lakers Fast Break. Thanks so much again for joining us right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Truly appreciate you doing so. It is, of course, Gerald Glassford. Again, we've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up for you today, including, of course, everything going on with the Lakers pregame right now. Of course, during the game that starts at 7:30 tonight, you want to go ahead and check us out on Playback, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Also, as well, go ahead and make sure you catch tomorrow John Costa for his versions of Clutch Talk and Lakers Corner. And then, of course, tonight, of course, at 11 p.m., it is Joe Soro after the postgame coming to you with the Lakers Nightcap. Looking forward to a great evening indeed. Hopefully you will enjoy it as well. It is the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City comes in with a sparkling record of 42-18. The Lakers are 33-29. One game behind the Golden State Warriors in the loss column. They are still technically tied for 9th or 10th place, but they are a percentage point behind. So they're in 10th place right now. in the Western Conference. So hopefully they can get the victory tonight to leap over the Golden State Warriors and get back into the thick of things in the 9th place in the Western Conference. So hopefully they can do that. But again, defense has been abysmal for almost a month and a half now. We need to focus more on that, be able to stop SGA, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and the rest of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Need to be able to rebound. They're not a great rebounding team, so that's one of their weaknesses and flaws. So hopefully we can go ahead and assert ourselves on the boards tonight. That would be amazing if we can. Cool, bro. Great to have you here. Of course, guys are. Yes, so we can, I'm not going to debate The Shining. It's not a current. Pop Culture Cosmos discusses the current trends, news and trends in pop culture. We may discuss The Shining at some point down the road, but Sabri's saving that for an anniversary of The Shining. That will probably be better apropos for then, but we'll go ahead and see. But maybe next year we'll go ahead and touch on it because it will be approaching an anniversary. So we'll deal with that, but not worried about whether or not Cool Bro does not like The Shining or not. More worried about the game tonight. That is the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alfonso says, I was wondering why didn't the Lakers sign Dwight Howard instead of Giles? Alfonso, unfortunately, if you want to go ahead and look up the news items that plagued the life of Dwight Howard, the legal troubles that he got himself in during the course of the summer, just after he tried out for the Golden State Warriors. Unfortunately, he did not make it. The Golden State Warriors passed on him as well at that point in time during the summer. Then he got into some legal trouble with a former lover. Again, I'm not sure if it's still ongoing or not. I have not checked on it lately, but yeah, it's not I don't want to say he's persona non grata right now in the NBA, but as it hit his advanced age, the fact that he probably didn't look good enough to the Golden State Warriors for them to sign him would probably necessitate or mean that probably no NBA team clearly has interest in him at this point in his career. And at this point, it looks more like retirement is coming the way of Alfonso for him at this point in time. So it is, of course, the Lakers fast break. Harry Giles III, again, he is the latest acquisition for the Lakers. He was signed to a 2-way contract. He will be able to get in some games, though he is not going to be, able to play in all of them. He still will be able to get in some time for the Lakers. Hopefully, he'll provide some defensive rebounding until we can get Christian Wood, until we can get Jared Vanderbilt back into the lineup. So we'll see what happens there. But looking forward to seeing what's going to go on tonight as the Oklahoma City Thunder, a very good shooting team. And this is one of the critical things about the Lakers' poor defense is that they give up a lot of 3-point looks. Hopefully the Lakers can understand that the Oklahoma City Thunder feasts on the 3-point shot, and hopefully they can go ahead and understand that and play a little bit better defense tonight and maybe make Oklahoma City miss some shots so it won't piss off Joe every single time out. And when they do, with the Lakers maybe scoring a basket or finally having something good happen to them, then going down the other end and Oklahoma City Thunder hitting a 3, which absolutely upsets Joe indeed. But we'll see tonight. It is playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Of course, join us there, but also as well on the simulcast on YouTube and Facebook. Mike Trudell says Oklahoma City has won 7 of the 9 games on the second night of back-to-backs, which this is, averaging a ridiculous 130 points with a point differential of 18.7. So isn't that so lovely for the Lakers right now? That's the best differential of any team that in that setting in NBA history to this point. Wow, that's just awesome. So that means that the Oklahoma City Thunder are playing really well on the second night of back-to-backs. So we'll see what happens. The Lakers better bring their all and better bring their A game tonight against a very fired up and statistically very good Oklahoma City Thunder as they play tonight. We'll see what happens, though. It is the Lakers Fast Break. Truly appreciate you joining us. If you have not yet liked and subscribed, as Blue Magic said, please hit like and subscribe to get the latest notifications on when we go live on the air with the latest Lakers Fast Break podcasts, our playback.tv live scoreboard and chat. Also as well, our awesome Lakers postgame. There's nobody that does the Lakers postgame better than us. And of course, Lakers nightcap tonight with Joe Soro and John Costa tomorrow. We're filling out your schedule right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Kurt Affair says Prince only played 12 minutes last game and we still lost. Yeah, we can't hang that on. We can't blame him for that. So we can't go ahead and put that on Taurean Prince for him, being out there. That record for the Lakers where it's, Taurean Prince plays under 25 minutes. The Lakers do a lot better than when he plays over 25 minutes. He was not a factor in the Denver game. The Denver game just came down to, again, mistakes by several members of the Lakers coming down the stretch, and also as well poor coaching decisions that put the team in peril, leaving Cam Reddish and Spencer Dinwiddie out there as long as he did in the fourth quarter, I feel was a bad mistake. And of course, Denver took advantage of it and ultimately won the game. We must remember that Dinwiddie is a buyout guy and he can only give you so much. And when you try to play him more than that, it is not to your benefit as a Los Angeles Lakers team. But again, I don't think Ham often realizes that. He just sees the name. He sees the fact that they've made their way in this league and are veterans in this league, and obviously tries to lean on that quite heavily, which is, again, to our detriment as a team. He should have gotten Hashimura and D'Angelo Russell a lot sooner. Of course, LeBron, a couple of costly turnovers down the stretch as well. But yes, that's the Lakers for you in a nutshell right there. Tony says the Lakers are about to get destroyed. This team isn't, man. This season is done. Tony, again, statistically, as I stated, according to Mike Trudell, they have one of the best records ever on a back-to-back. As far as not only just the records, but the fact that they score so efficiently, averaging close to 130 points a game on the second night of back-to-back. That is, you can attribute to their youth and their skill and their talent that Sam Presti has amassed, that is absolutely just has to be admired, the way that they've structured that organization going forward. And we structured ours the way we did going forward as well. But it is what it is. It is the Lakers Fast Break. It is, of course, Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much again for watching and listening. Again, please go ahead and check us out at 7:30 on playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break, or simulcast to YouTube and Facebook. Looking forward to seeing you out there and hearing your comments and reading your comments. But also as well, of course, want to go ahead and check us out after the game for the post game, Lakers post game. It is Gerald Glassford. Hopefully be joined by Joe Soro and hopefully anyone else, maybe John Costa stop by as well. Looking forward to getting some great people on for the post game. And then, of course, your nightcap tonight, topped off by none other than Joe Soro. So we'll go ahead and hopefully provide a great evening of Lakers basketball to you tonight, and looking forward to that indeed. But once again, it's Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much for joining us right now in the NBA with 2:17 the fourth. It looks like Memphis is maybe going to pull it out against Brooklyn, 99-93. The Clippers, coming off a big win against Minnesota, is leading the Milwaukee Bucks in the third quarter, just about ending that third quarter, 81-70. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Minnesota is ahead of the Portland Trailblazers, 86-82, looking to rebound back with a win. 7:47 left in the second quarter. Washington is leading Utah, and then upcoming is Chicago at Sacramento, and Oklahoma City and the Lakers. And Sacramento is our next opponent, and we actually play them twice in the coming days. So they are big, 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 big games coming up with Sacramento. If they can get 2 wins on Sacramento, get another one of these victories between Oklahoma City and also as well, actually 2 of the 3 victories, Minnesota, Milwaukee, and OKC. If they can get 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, okay, of course, tough teams, I get that. But if they can get 4 out of 5, maybe can still provide some hope to us Lakers fans. But yeah, it's really, really tough right now. So we'll see for the Lakers. It is the biggest and toughest week of the season for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are playing nothing but really tough teams ahead. Cool with Brooks. I don't know who timed you out. So again, please do not time out Cool Bro or Cool Books, because I don't think he's saying anything that's going to constitute a timeout. Please, can we just not time out unnecessarily? Thank you. Be greatly appreciated. Rel, how you doing? Great to have you here. Please go ahead and check out Rel's great work with We Talk Mavs. It is greatly appreciated by all of us here as fellow NBA junkies. We truly appreciate the fine work that he and everyone at We Talk Mavs does. It's a sensational show that does great things. Yes, it is the Dallas Mavericks as far as a team that you need to know more about, because they are right above us in the standings. And if you want to know more about the Dallas Mavericks, especially what's going on with Luka, with Kyrie, their whole rotation, how much they hate Jason Kidd, as Frank and I discussed last night, like we do not like Darvin Ham as our coach. They do not like Jason Kidd as their coach for the same exact reasons, coincidentally. Go ahead and check out the great work that We Talk Mavs. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. Go ahead and support them any way you can from all of us here at the Lakers Fast Break. It is, of course, the Lakers Fast Break. It is Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much for watching, listening. Just beyond here, just a few more minutes. Just wanted to go ahead and get you prepped up for the game. Again, it looks like the lineup is going to be the same as it was previously. And it says right now, Jovan Buha just came on there, said Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Cam Reddish are all available tonight. So looking forward to seeing what the Lakers will do tonight. Looks like it's going to be the same exact lineup that we have seen. I believe they're 7-2, if I'm not mistaken, as far as, of course, Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell. Hopefully their minutes can be allocated. But a key to the game is, how will the bench unit be able to support the Lakers? In recent games, the bench unit has been, to quite say frankly, abysmal. So we'll see exactly how well the Lakers are able to go ahead and adjust maybe some players around to get a little bit more efficient playing with the second team, because Jackson Hayes, also as well, of course, Torian Prince, Spencer Dinwiddie, those guys have not played well. Cam Reddish, I know he just came back from injury, so you want to give him a little bit of flack, but yeah, Cam Reddish, all those guys have not played well coming off the bench in recent games, and that's been very hard on the starters. Starters have to do a lot of work. So we'll see what happens as far as getting the rebounders to go ahead, to getting the bench to come off and play more effectively tonight. Will C says we got a rebounder in Harry Giles. Yes. I wouldn't put too much into it, Will. If he gives you anything for 10 to 15 minutes a game, I think that'll be a blessing, because he can play defense, and as far as post defense, he's not a shot blocker. Remember, this is a guy who tore ACLs in both of his knees as a first-round draft choice, former athletic gift. He was really highly rated coming out of high school, and just unfortunately has had a myriad of injuries. Could never really get his career back on track to the level that it was looking like it was going to head before. He has been on the fringe of NBA teams, playing a little bit here and a little bit there, getting cups of coffee around. He just got a last cup of coffee with Brooklyn. So I'm not putting too much into it. And please, I hope Lakers fans don't put too much into Harry Giles III. Keep your expectations low. So if he does something really good, it will surprise you and will actually be good and to watch, instead of putting like Dinwiddie. I know a lot of people put excess amount of expectations on Dinwiddie, and you got to realize these guys are buyout guys for a reason. As we're seeing, you're going to get maybe a good game here or there, but for the most part, they're not the same guys that they once were at their primes or at their peak of their abilities. Dinwiddie, you could say, is still in his prime at 30, but yeah, he just has not been able to find a consistent rhythm with the Lakers so far. But again, these are buyout guys. In case of Harry Giles, he's a guy that was waived. He's a two-way guy now. He's a guy on the fringe NBA player. I'm hoping that he can give the Lakers a positive contribution, but I don't want to put too much into it. Please, let's just not put too much into it as far as what he can do. And kind of, I know Laker Tom already probably has him as a starting center and all that. No, I'm kidding, Laker Tom, but he always, he has him. I heard him already speak very highly of him. It's just like, he's not that player. Once those knees had the interest, it's like what we talk about all the time with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can still shoot, but athletically, he is nowhere near the individual that he once was after those injuries. Same thing with Harry Giles III. He is not the player that he was hoping to be after those injuries, but he's been able to carve out a career journeyman bouncing around the league from here to there, and more props to him for that. That means he's been able to go ahead and get some paychecks, and I'm happy for him in that sense. And hopefully he's, this will be an opportunity for him to grow, that people will now be able to take a look and see if he could be a viable player for the roster going forward. So I'm hoping he gets an opportunity to play some minutes for the Lakers, and I hope he takes advantage of it with some decent rebounding, which the Lakers sorely need as one of the poorest offensive rebounding teams, the poorest defensive rebounding teams in the NBA, and provide the Lakers some more post and better post defense. Because Jackson Hayes, I know that Joe has talked a little bit in positivity about him, and there have been moments where his athleticism, especially on the offensive end, the way he dives and is able to be there for lobs has been great, but he gets lost continuously on pick and rolls. He is absolutely clueless when it comes to that side of the ball. And as 6'11" athletic guy, he's supposed to be there to provide much more of a rim protector than he has been. So I've been disappointed in that sense. But then again, this is the kind of word that we got about his play heading in there. So maybe Harry Giles playing alongside or playing instead of Jackson Hayes can provide some consistent steadiness in defensive and rebounding for 10 to 15 minutes a game. And if he can do that, I think that's a big positive in the games he's allowed to play as a two-way player. Once again, it is the Lakers Fast Break. Truly appreciate you joining us. Again, congratulations to LeBron James, who was named the Western Conference's Player of the Week for last week. Lakers went 2-1. And of course, he did reach the 40,000 point milestone in the loss to the Nuggets. But it was the loss to the Nuggets that really hurt the Lakers. So they have to get back on the W side tonight. Will they? We'll find out. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are playing tonight here in just about half an hour. Please join us. Big shout out to you, Isabel. Cannot thank you enough, as always, for stopping by here at the LFB. Before I head it out, though, I do want to say again, please join us. Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. I'm going to set it up here in just a few minutes. It's score 7:30 start time, so looking forward to seeing you there on Playback or the simulcast that I'll set up for later on YouTube and Facebook. Of course, the best post game that's out there is no other place than right here. Joe hopefully will be in a good mood, and hopefully he'll be able to correlate that to you after keep on my fingers crossed, a Lakers win coming up tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then afterwards, of course, Lakers nightcap tonight. I know you guys there's a select crew out there that absolutely enjoys the Lakers nightcap and where Joe goes. I'm hoping he'll touch on the NFL. I'm hoping he'll touch on Russell Wilson. I know he's talked about Russell Wilson on a couple of nightcaps previously, but we got the official word that Denver is saying bye-bye to Russell Wilson. Does he have enough left in the tank? We're going to go ahead and discuss that. Hopefully, I'm going to ask him to discuss that on the nightcap tonight after the post game as well. But once again, it is the Lakers Fast Break. Cool, bro. Don't worry, my friend. All's good. Please, he's just a 15-year-old kid. Don't time him out because he's talking about Star Wars and stuff like that. He's a good kid. Just have fun with what he's saying. So I'm glad your classes went well. Cool, bro. I'm glad you got everything turned, as far as classmates working with you and turned to your side as far as your arguments are concerned. So I'm happy for you. But everybody else out there, I cannot thank you enough for Cool, bro has a sister now. Scarlett, cool sis. That's funny. It is, of course, the Lakers Fast Break. It is also the best chat room that's out there. It is the Lakers Fast Break. If you have any questions for me, always LakersFastBreak@yahoo.com. It is the Lakers and, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder coming up in just about half an hour. And we'll bring all the action live to you as far as on our chat. Can't show you the game, because that's no. NBA says no on that. You find your illegal streams somewhere else. But if you want to see what we talk about, you want to see the live scoreboard that flashes the score. Doesn't update as fast as I would like it to, but it does update. It's a playback thing, but it is what it is. But please, if you want to join us, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. We love to go ahead and have the conversation with you all night long, and we hope you will like what goes on with the Lakers all night long. Hopefully it's a W for the Lakers. And looking forward to hearing what you have to say tonight about what goes on with the game. Will the Lakers find success tonight again at the Crypt? Or will the back-to-back success for the Oklahoma City Thunder do the Lakers in? We'll find out what's going to go on tonight right here at the Lakers Fast Break Podcast. See you soon, everyone, and be safe.